Hello and welcome to this pit stop for Astro Drive, designed by Wikstrom and Mikko Punakallio, published by lautapelit.fi and Stronghold Games. Astro Drive is a space-themed racing game in which each player takes control of one spaceship. They're going to have a hand of 3 movement cards, and on their turn, each player is going to choose a movement card to play. Once everyone has chosen their card to play, they are going to flip them over. And the first piece of information on each of these cards is the top number, that is the initiative number. And whoever has the highest initiative number is going to move first. In this case, green's got 55. They've got 4 movement points, meaning they can move straight forward 4 spaces, and they've got 2 control points, moving they can move sideways twice during this movement. So they could simply go 1, 2, 3, 4. If there wasn't any terrain, that would be their move, and they could also come 2 sideways. If ever you do wish to move through another player, it doesn't cost you any points. You simply skip to the line ahead of them, and once you've gone through the first 3 cards of the course laid out and a player enters the 5th line of that 3rd card, you're going to start revealing the other cards available to you. As a player comes through here and hits the 5th line, you reveal the next card, and somewhere between the 6th and 8th card there's going to be the finish line, and the winner of the game is going to be the player who crosses the finish line first, or the last surviving player, because players can take damage in this game. So I said that these movement cards are going to do the basic things. If there wasn't any terrain, what terrain can you do? Well, there are ways you can be eliminated. If you ever end up on a planet space, you are immediately eliminated from the game. If ever you'd want to pass through asteroids and you don't have 1 energy cube to spend, that would also eliminate you from the game. When you end up on the same row as a black hole, the black hole sucks you towards it, and if you were to be silly enough to plan yourself to get sucked into the black hole, also you would be out of the game. These wormholes are super handy. When you go into one, you skip ahead to the next wormhole on the same card. Whenever you go through these spaces here, with energy cubes on, you get to claim another energy cube to fall back up to a maximum of 3. The last 2 types of spaces you can see on there are space radiation and space fog. For space radiation, it costs nothing to move forward into them. However, if you were to control in there and make a maneuver, that would still cost you a point. For this space fog, that costs you 2 spaces, 2 movement points to move into the space using a movement point, however still only 1 if you were to use a control point and maneuver across into there. Also, there are different types of these movement cards. At the end of your turn, you're always going to draw up to 3 of them, but there are 4 different icons you can play. This is a tractor beam which you could use to move yourself, as long as there's nothing in between, 1 space towards a planet. You can also claim extra energy cubes by playing an energy cube card. You've got this mini wormhole card which will let you skip through 1 space ahead of you, and you've also got this deflector field, and the deflector field will protect you from asteroids and also from any black holes looking to kill you. Whichever player makes it past the finish line first or survives longer than any of the other ships is going to be the winner of Astro Drive. This has been a Game Pit podcast. Pit stop. For more videos of this, check out our YouTube channel. For more in-depth coverage of games, check out the Game Pit podcast itself. Thank you.